This segment sponsored by David L. Rubin, Maryland Bankruptcy Center.
Welcome back. Let's be honest. Bad things do happen to good people. If you're overwhelmed with debt, filing for bankruptcy might be a wise choice.
Attorney David L. Rubin, who was recently awarded Maryland Super Lawyer 2017, is here to tell us more. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm
Doing
great.
well.
So let's dive right into it. What is the difference between Chapter 7 and Chapter 13, for those who don't know?
Okay, well, both Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 are for personal bankruptcies as opposed to business bankruptcies.
Okay.
Chapter 7 is the more common bankruptcy. It's what people do when they have a lot of bills and not a lot of no ability to pay it back if you don't have a lot of property. Chapter 7 covers like medical bills or credit cards, debts like that. You're just overwhelmed with your debt, repossessions, judgments. If somebody's suing you and you can't afford to pay them, you file Chapter 7 and you get rid of all that debt. It completely eliminates your debt and allows you to get a fresh start. Chapter 13 is a kind of bankruptcy that helps you reorganize your debt. If you have a house and you're behind on your mortgage and you're facing foreclosure, Chapter 13 will stop that foreclosure, allow you to pay back the debt over a period of time. So that's the difference. Many more people do Chapter 7 than Chapter 13.
I see. And I've always heard of bankruptcy as a bad thing, but there are pros and cons to it.
There are. I mean, pretty much if your credit is already bad, which most people that call us, they're overwhelmed with debt, they haven't been able to pay their bills, they don't have good credit. There's only an upside to filing bankruptcy. It eliminates your debt and gives you a fresh start. It isn't the best thing in the world to do if you have good credit, because it will make your credit a little bit worse. But what you need to understand, and most people don't understand this, is just because you file bankruptcy doesn't mean you can't get credit in the future. Bankruptcy allows you to clear everything out and you start rebuilding your credit within about 2 years. People think it stays on your credit report for 7 to 10 years. People think they can't ever get credit. That's not the way it is. People get credit cards. People are able to buy cars. People are able to buy homes usually within about 2 or 3 years. So if you owe a lot of money and you can't afford to pay it, there's really not much downside to filing bankruptcy.
And we talked about this earlier, this could happen to anyone. And a lot of times it's also, a medical condition or, losing a job. Let's talk about that.
Well, that's what it is. People, they feel embarrassed and they feel ashamed when they have to file bankruptcy. Bankruptcy is this bad word. It has this bad stigma to it. But it shouldn't. It's in the Constitution of the United States that you're permitted to file bankruptcy. It's legal, it's lawful, and bad things happen to good people. I mean, people get divorced, people lose their job, people have medical conditions where they're not able to pay their, they're not able to work and they have medical bills or they just can't do things. And that's what it's designed for. It's designed to help people get a second chance, and that's what it's there for. So it's not a bad thing.
Where's your office located?
My office is located in Glen Burnie.
Okay.
I've been there for about 20 years. We do work all around the Baltimore, Washington metropolitan area. We're in a building called Empire Towers, which is over on Ritchie Highway. Everybody knows where that is. And we have a staff of, I have 3 attorneys working for me and 4 support staff. We file about 350 to 400 bankruptcies for Maryland residents per year. And we encourage you to call if you have any questions. It's always a free consultation. You're always welcome to call anytime, day or night, and give us a call. We have a website just for our bankruptcy practice. It's called mdbankruptcy.com. So if you go to mdbankruptcycenter.com, if you go there, you can find out everything about us and contact us, and we can help you.
Thank you so
Wonderful.
much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, David.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.